Andrew Timothy Birkin is an English screenwriter, director and occasional actor. He was born the only son of Lieutenant-Commander David Birkin and his wife, actress Judy Campbell. One of his sisters is the actress and singer Jane Birkin. Work. Birkin left Harrow School at the age of 17 to work as a mailboy at 20th Century Fox's London office, graduating to Elstree Studios as a production runner in 1963. He began work as a runner on Stanley Kubrick's 2001: A Space Odyssey in 1965, but soon became Kubrick's location scout. By the summer of 1966, Kubrick had promoted Birkin to assistant director on special effects. Birkin later proposed the shooting and color transposition of aerial footage for the Jupiter and Beyond the Infinite sequence, some of which he filmed from a helicopter over Scotland. In 1967, Birkin supervised the shooting of The Dawn of Man front projection plates in the Namib Desert. In 1968, Kubrick again engaged Birkin as his assistant director and location scout on his unmade epic of Napoleon. After working as first assistant director to the Beatles on Magical Mystery Tour in 1967, Birkin began writing scripts for producer David Putnam, including The Pied Piper for director actor.He, Slade in Flame for the rock band Slade, and an unmade adaptation of Albert Speer's Inside the Third Reich for Putnam and Paramount, which involved a year's collaboration and taped interviews with Speer in 1972. Having worked on an adaptation of Peter Pan for NBC in 1975, Birkin conceived and wrote The Lost Boys, a three-part miniseries for the BBC about Peter Pan's creator J.M. Barrie, which won him writing awards from the Writers' Guild of Great Britain and the Royal Television Society. The critic Sean Day-Lewis wrote in the Daily Telegraph, "I doubt if biography has ever been better televised than in this sensitive and beautifully crafted masterpiece, and I am quite sure such excellence is beyond any other television service in the world." The BBC's Director General Sir Ian Trethewey called it a landmark in television drama. Birkin has also written a biographical account of Barrie's relationship with the Llewellyn Davies family, J.M. Barrie and the Lost Boys, described by the Oxford Companion to Children's Literature as the most candid and perceptive biography to have been written of Barrie. Birkin also hosts Barrie's official website on behalf of the Great Ormond Street Hospital, to whom he donated his Barrie Llewellyn Davies Peter Pan archive in 2004. In 1980, Birkin won a BAFTA Award and an Academy Award nomination for his short film Sredni Vashtar, based on the short story by Saki, which he wrote, produced and directed for 20th Century Fox. In 1984 he wrote the shooting script for The Name of the Rose, and in 1988 he wrote and directed Burning Secret, based on the novel by Stefan Zweig, which won 2 awards at the 1989 Venice Film Festival, as well as the Young Jury Prize for Best Film at the Brussels Film Festival. In 1993, Birkin wrote and directed The Cement Garden, based on the novel by Ian McEwan, for which he won the Silver Bear for Best Director at the Berlin Film Festival, as well as Best Film at several film festivals, including Dinard, Fort Lauderdale, and Birmingham. In 1998 he collaborated with Luc Besson on the script of The Messenger, the story of Joan of Arc, and in 2004 co-wrote the screenplay for Perfume, the story of a murderer. In 2009 Birkin wrote a screenplay for Heathcliff Films based on Mark Curzon's The Mascot, followed by an adaptation of Julia Stewart's The Matchmaker of Perigord for Rat Pack Films, as well as Vernon Godlittle for X-Film, to be directed by Werner Herzog. In 2013, Taschen published a selection of his photographs and an autobiographical essay in Jane and Amp Surge, a family album, Private Life. Birkin has 4 sons and a daughter. David Birkin, artist and photographer, is his eldest son, followed by Anna Birkin, poet and musician, and Ned Birkin, whom Birkin directed in The Cement Garden. He is married to artist Karen Birkin, with whom he has a daughter, Emily Jane, and a son, Thomas Birkin. 2 of his nieces are actresses, Charlotte Gainsbourg, who also appeared in The Cement Garden, and Lou Doyon. He lives on the Llyn Peninsula in North Wales. Filmography: The Pied Piper, Slade in Flame, Peter Pan, The Thief of Baghdad, The Lost Boys, Omen 3, The Final Conflict, Sredni Vashtar, King David, The Name of the Rose, Burning Secret, Salt on Our Skin, The Cement Garden, The Messenger, The Story of Joan of Arc, Perfume, The Story of a Murderer. Books. Author J. M. Barrie and the Lost Boys. Author Jane and Amp. Surge, A Family Album.